Hello all, welcome to my channel. My name is Darla Rodriguez and I'm so happy that you are here with me. If you haven't subscribed, you can go ahead and do that now. I have a little red button to click. What we're going to talk about today are 5 tips to prepping for your makeup. You know, a lot of the times we have situations where you don't get along, feel, or you're just not getting that look you want. That's what I want to address today. So stick around and let's get into it. Before I get started, I've got 5 things we're going to run through quickly that will help you to address either the long wear of your makeup, or if you're feeling like it's looking cakey, or if you feel like it's breaking up. I've got some products here that I can help you to address those situations, or maybe answer some questions that you're thinking, why is this happening? So that's what I want to help you with. Before I get started, I have to say one thing. I know our country is going through a ton of things right now. And we have coronavirus, which is crazy. We have Black Lives Matter, which is a huge movement that I feel is super important and needs to be addressed. So I just want you to know that I stand with you and we need Jesus. So, it's a little emotional. Aren't all of our emotions high right now? It's kind of crazy. But we will get through this with love. So, cleanser. Number one thing you need to do is cleanse your skin with a proper cleanser. We have 2 cleansers here, or I have 2 cleansers here. I have more because, again, we're always looking for that perfect product. And I think it's good to change it up. Don't get stuck in a rut where you're using one thing for 20 years. New things come out, try them. See if they work better for you. Your skin's changing. Weather changes your skin. All of those things. 2 things I do think you need to address when cleansing, and something you need to think about because we don't think about this. When you're cleansing your skin, first of all, you do it morning and evening, always. No exceptions. Don't want to hear it. I even have my 15-year-old son cleansing morning and evening. Very, 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 very important for your skin. This is a wonderful serum cleanser from IT Cosmetics that I use in the shower every morning because I feel like it's just a great prep for my daily routine. Works for me. It is for all skin types. It is a little bit of a serum-y consistency, so if you have oily skin, don't be afraid. It is for everyone, but you know, it is going to feel more of a hydrating cleanser. And then I have this one here, which is Purity Clean by Cosmetics, and it's an exfoliating cleanser. Now, these are different products. This is not something I would use every day because it's exfoliating the skin, and I feel like it's something that you can use, 2 times a week. It also falls in the line with physical exfoliators, the scrubs that we used for years and years. They've kind of gone away. If you like that scrub feel, there's definitely ones out there. I actually have one. But chemical exfoliators are kind of the new way. It's a little bit more gentle on the skin, yet giving you that brightness that a scrub really gives, So these are the 2 cleansers. Now, to touch on cleansers quickly, when you're cleansing your skin, it is like the perfect way to judge if the cleanser is good for you is if after you've cleansed, your skin is super tight and you're like, oh my gosh, I need foundation. You need to change your cleanser. It's too strong for your skin. That's why your skin is telling you, hello, you're sucking me dry. And what that's going to do is later on in the day, you're going to be like, man, my makeup is falling off. Why? Because your skin is kicking in that oil. I talk to many, many people and they're like, man, by noon, my skin is just like so greasy and oily, I can't stand it. If I go to the very, very, very first step and ask them, what kind of cleanser do you use? Oh, I use this super, super strong, salicylic acid, and it's like my skin is super, super dry when I get done. Okay, our skin is the majority of our body. I can't remember the percentage because I haven't been in school a long time, but it's the majority of our body. It's a very, very, very smart living organism. It's going to tell you whether it likes the product that you're putting on. So that is, one tell sign. Next time, we don't always look at that. So really, when you cleanse your skin, does my skin feel comfortable and clean? Then that's the right cleanser for you. If your skin is tight, it's not good. If your skin is just oily in an hour, it's not good. So little thing to check on there. That is number one, cleanser. Number two would be serums. Serums are huge. They're for everyone. I really feel like, especially younger people, serums are so wonderful because they're mainly anti-aging. And even if you're in your teens, in your 20s, anti-aging, there's never too soon of a time to start with anti-aging products. You can brighten the skin, you can treat the skin, and it's a very, very usually thin product. I grabbed an eye cream, sorry. Thin product to put on your skin. So I have two here. I have the Murad, which I've done a video on, and I have the Magic Elixir from Charlotte Tilbury. And this is from Murad. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. Two serums I use. I actually also use Genifique from Lancome. Those three serums are my main serums that I use, to be honest. I love them. They're light in consistency. They work. And they just glide on, and you get this glow, honestly, from all three of them. So that is something that is going to go on right after your cleanser. Put it on, and you get anti-aging benefits, and you get the process of a moisturizer to work deeper into the skin. So why don't I want to use a serum? If I'm younger and if I'm oily, why do I need to use all these products? Well, that takes me into, so serum is number two. That takes me into number three, which is moisturizer. Moisturizers have something that a serum do not. And that is a locking in mechanism that locks in the moisture. A serum is fabulous and it's working, but the reason that the consistency is so thin is because it's smaller molecular structure will get in deeper and work, but it kind of evaporates. So that's not going to give you moisture throughout the day. So if you're feeling like, man, I cleanse and I use a serum, why isn't my makeup staying on? Why do I eat my makeup away? Well, because you don't have the moisturizer on to lock it in and give you that base for the primer. So moisturizers, I've got two, both of them that I chose. I have more, but these are ones that I'm using right now because they're SPF 30. Well, actually, to be honest, I don't use this one. This one's my husband. But I wanted to bring it out because this is an oil-free mattifying moisturizer with an SPF 30. Perfect for summer, perfect for more of an oilier skin type that really wants to address an oily problem that they're having. You know, if you just, I do everything that you're saying, Darla, but man, I don't have the right moisturizer. Try this one out because it gives you hydration, but it also mattifies throughout the day. I've seen it on my husband. It works fabulous. And he's an oily skin type. And then Renergy Lift, this is their new moisturizer from Lancome. It has an SPF 30. It's anti-aging, it's lifting, it's firming, everything that I'm loving at this stage. And I use that right on top of my serum. Now, am I globbing all this product? No. I've already said in the past I use a spatula. So literally, as you're applying your process, one, don't do it too quickly. Let the product soak in. You'll notice that I have my eye makeup on. Typically, I will cleanse my skin, get out, take care of my body with the lotion and creams that I use on my body. Then I go in with the serum. I let that serum set in before I put my moisturizer on. If you're having trouble with peeling, that's sometimes the process. When you start layering, you know, you don't have to use the same brand of products, but you have to let them release and just get into the skin and settle down. Then number 4 is eye cream. Never forget eye cream. Never. Like, if you're 15, put some eye cream on if you're wearing concealer. Or another thing, so I have all these products here. I had to limit. Ness was like, only 2 products per division, or only 2 products per number, because I have quite a few. So I have the Erno Laszlo eye cream, which I've been using during the day. Another thing that you can use, so I have the eye patches from Erno Laszlo, and I have eye patches from number 7. If you would like, and you're not really into eye cream, you want something a little lighter, but still is gonna get that hydration and moisturizing and, you know, just brightening under the eye that we need every day, use an eye patch. Number 7, you can buy these, like, most of the time, it's like, buy one, get one 50% off at Ulta. It's crazy. And they're very reasonably priced. The Erno Laszlo, a little bit more prestige in the price point. So I would, you know, not typically use these every day. But what's nice is as you're doing your eye makeup, just stick those eye patches on. And by the time you're done, peel them off, your skin is just like, it's beautiful. It's butter. That is my favorite moment to look under my eyes, because your eyes are hydrated and they're just so moist and beautiful, and you're like, oh, that's what they used to look like. Or if you're younger, you're like, ooh, that's what it looks like to wear eye cream or an eye product under my eye. So that would be number 4. And then lastly, number 5 is primer. And I know some people believe in primer, some people don't. I personally do, and I use a mixture of products because I like how it looks on my face. So you guys already know I love Hangover from Too Faced. It is a fabulous primer, and it's hydrating, not too heavy, great to mix with a heavier foundation if you want to thin out that foundation for like the summertime. Perfect primer for that. For people that want more of a mattified look, I have Prep and Matte, which I talked about this with Ricardo on a Zoom call that I did, I don't know, just in the last few weeks since we've been on the lockdown. So you could check that out. It's a great primer. And how I use these. So I've done everything up to now. Now I'm into my priming, and you know, instead of just talking, I'm going to put it on. When I do the Prep and Matte, which I typically will use 2, like I said, 2 primers, I'm going to take just a little bit, not very much, and I'm going to place it in the area that I want to address for mattifying purposes, okay? Which happens to be right in my T-zone. You can see I'm a little shiny here. And then where I put it, it kind of dries down and mattifies that area. And it addresses pores, which I have right in the center pretty significantly, that I don't care for. So I kind of just go right in the center, and I'll take it up right there. Then I will take Hangover. And I did want to show you one little thing with this. So I take a little bit, and for summertime, I have been using the Hoola bronzer. And these are they're like bronzers for the face. So watch this. I mix it with the primer. Look at that. It looks crazy right now, but once you get it rubbed in, it just gives you a little bit of color. And sometimes I'll bring it down, you know, just to Make sure you're going down your neck to blend that all in. You notice I didn't go underneath my eyes because it's not made for under the eyes. Save that for concealer. And then lastly, if you want to add a glow, you have these drops from Cover FX and they're literally shimmer. Don't be afraid. And again, I'm doing this all prior to any foundations or powders that you might want to put on for makeup. This is not makeup. You just put a little bit in the area where you want a little bit of shimmer to show through. I'll typically do right on the highs of my cheeks. And then I'm gonna, go over so it looks natural. It just looks like that natural glow. And I'm ready for makeup. So there you go. I hope I didn't talk your ear off, but I wanted to, go through those. Those are my 5 tips. I hope you have a great rest of your week and this helped you out with any concerns or questions that you may have had when prepping your skin. I am off to finish my makeup and I will see you next time. Take care. Love. Is that how you do the heart? And have a great week. Bye-bye.